I've been testing out this spy camera or nanny cam or security camera, whatever you want to call it, for about a month now. I put it in the stairwell of our house to see how often it would trigger, and indeed it worked every time we went up and down the stairs. I also put this in our boys' room to see if they fell asleep when we asked them to, and shocker, they did not. I've got to say I'm actually quite impressed with this camera. Here's a closer look at the camera. The manual has a video setup guide, and here you can have a closer look at the camera and get an idea for the size of the camera. You can attach it via magnets on the back. It comes with this USB micro charging cable, a USB adapter to transfer the data off the TF card, and a mount with double-sided sticky tape, so you can mount this wherever you'd like, and then you can stick the camera on the back of this mount and move it around in whatever direction you would like. To set up the camera, you'll want to download and install the Ocam Pro Account app. I've got this installed on my phone, so we'll go ahead and open it up. You will need to sign up for an account. Once you open the app, it will ask you to add a new device. You can scan the QR code on the device. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Alright, so I entered the Wi-Fi and now I am scanning the QR code with the device. I found the camera, so we'll go ahead and add a name. Alright, and press next. So it's checking out the Wi-Fi signal, and it looks like we are in business. I can see myself talking and it says there is motion. I'm getting the notifications, so we're in business. By default, you will get notified for motion detection and it will record to the cloud. So let's press getting started. It looks like we get a 3-day cloud loop recording. I don't know if that's indefinitely, but that is pretty nice. If we go to playback now, I can actually see all of the different recordings. So it is definitely recording to the cloud, which is nice. There's no TF card in here right now, so I'm only recording to the cloud, but if you have your own TF card, you can put it in. So now we have a bit of redundancy. If we go to the settings and TF record settings, let's see, save videos locally. Let's go ahead and format the TF card in here. So if we go to device settings, we can change the name, we can change the volume, we can hide the indicator light, and we can set different power modes if we would like to. So right now we are in power saving mode, but we could also have it in continuous working mode where the device does not sleep and the battery will run out pretty quick. If we look at the device health, we can see that it is almost out of power. So I'm going to go ahead and charge this now. So I will plug this into USB micro and we can see it is charging now. So you can have this plugged into power 24/7 and use it that way. We can fine tune the motion detection as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn on human detection so that I only get notified when it sees a person, and we can set how long we want it to save in the cloud. I'll go ahead and change this to 30 seconds. We can also schedule a detection save. For instance, we only want it on when we're on vacation or at night or something like that. We can set it here. For now, I'm just going to keep it on to all day detection. In the main window here, you have basic stats like the battery level. You've got the video feed. So let's go ahead and press play, and you can see that it is still live. And when it recognizes my face, then I get a notification saying that, hey, there's a human in the video. So good news, I am a human. You can also manually take a screenshot or record. You can also turn night vision on or off. Right now I have it on automatic. I'm just going to keep it that way. And here we can go to the cloud playback if we want to, or we can go to the TF card. We get really nice speed with the TF card going back to all the different events. You can see where it's just motion detection or where it's human detection. That's pretty nice that it has an icon that distinguishes the two. This was sent to me so I can make this video. Overall, I think the setup was pretty easy. The app is really user friendly. It works really well. I think my favorite thing about this camera and the app is that you can put a TF card in. So even if you opt out of the cloud storage, you can still have things backed up on the SD card. And they do actually give you cloud storage for free, which honestly is better than most cameras I've seen. As far as image quality is concerned, I'm not overly impressed. It's not bad. It's good enough to see what's going on. I'm quite impressed with the motion detection. When it detects motion, it instantly kicks on. I did have the battery die on me after about a month. I think this has claims of being able to go 100 days or something like that. Obviously, it totally depends on how you use it. Now, if you are using this for some kind of security where it needs to be really discreet and you hide it in some area where people aren't going going to see it, you can put it on a schedule and you can say only turn on during these hours. And in that instance, there's probably not going to be a lot of movement and it will last a long time. If you wanted to use it for something like a baby monitor or something and put it in a bedroom pointing at a crib so you can check up on your baby, then I would suggest that you just keep it plugged in the whole time you're doing that. Otherwise, with constant daily movement, the battery is going to die pretty quick. Really, the only thing I wish was different with this camera is I wish it charged via USB-C. USB micro is kind of old school, but that's not a huge deal. Overall, really nice camera.